Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Kit Tries. My name's Russ and we're playing Final Fantasy 14 part 897. Oh, 3 episodes to go. Right, I'm all prepared, got me brew. How are we all doing on this Tuesday morning? Lovely, cheers peeps. Right, tried using my Yorkshire Tea controller. Oh, I need to adjust my camera, just a minute. Seem to be a bit low. Hang on. Because I've been playing around. That'll have to do. That looks a bit better. I was trying to get my Canon camera to work, but it's not working. Keeps turning on and off while it's recording. Well, you know, it's televising me. Is that the right word? I've no idea. And it keeps shutting off and then starting and shutting off. Well, that's no good, is it? Remote control won't work with it. I bought a new one. I actually bought a Canon remote control, but that's not working, so I've sent that. I'm sending that back. Get me money back. No point in having a control that don't work, is there? Right, I've got to speak to Alfie. Anything else? Nope, I don't think so. Speak with Alfie. Shall we crack on, peeps? Oh, nearly forgot. Hang on, Discord. Got to get onto Discord. Screen. Hangout. Go live. Didn't start streaming. Right, now we've gone live. Okay. Oh, it's one of them days today. Oh, what a shitty summer we're having it. Oh my god. It's like it is there. Look, throwing it down with rain. Oh, what a bloody misery. Where's the sun gone? Oh, my birthday today. And I got a lovely present off our Dubs. Got myself one of them Dremels. Always fancied a proper Dremel, but they're expensive. She bought me one. Oh, can't wait to start messing about. Little sanding and cutting everything. No, don't want Alice. I want Alfie. Alfie! We should stop here for the night. A desire to rush ahead, recuperate. Just settle in, we'll need a cook fire. Yeah, my son came round our Zybel Sunday afternoon to bring me my birthday present. Latest Sonata Arctica double album. Oh, I haven't listened to it yet.
But how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Lul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered up alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
Okay, playing the victim, isn't she?
I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
You can't measure your worth by the success of others. Why do you want the throne? First one. That's what I'd say anyway. You tell her, Albert.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
Yeah.
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I
My
don't.
reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
No.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making.
Right, are we finished?
I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart, but you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Here, here. We are
Right,
companions
end
on
the
the same
cutscene.
road.
That's enough of that. We've got the gist. Right. I've got to speak with Laundromat. Bear with me 1 second. Back in the room. Sorry about that, peeps. Right, let's speak with sip of my tea. Right, let's speak to Laundromat. Able to say these things brought me such relief, blah 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 blah. Complete. You may now enter Ichitumia, where it is, with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Right. Well, we've done that. Speak with Grenville. Was that the one we did last time? It must be. I think it was, wasn't it? Itchy tummy. I I obtained 3,000 gil and 1,000,000 experience points. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, there's bandits. The stairs currently impassable, there'll be fewer travellers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Okay, let's go. Off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Right, where's the shopkeeper then? Down there? There we go. Handy to know where they are. What's he selling? Nothing really. Do I need my gear mending? Might as well while we're here, aren't we? Right. So we got to go that way. Let's get rid of this one. Thank you. Zoom out a bit. Can't fly yet though. Stick to the path. Keep an eye out for ether currents. I'm so far behind now with all this lot. Oh, what's that up there? Something glowing up there, wasn't there? I can't see it now. There. Right. Was by that tree, straight in the middle. Or just to the left of his head. Something glowing by a tree. Don't know. Right, laundromat, what you got to say? Where are these bandits? Careful what you wish for, love. Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little further ahead on the opposite bank of Mickey Zuma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. Right, we're off to see Mickey. Right, mount back up. Oh, flaming dog. Whoa, ether current. Take that. Mount back up. Oh, my apex. Make sure there's no more ether currents about. Don't see any. Ooh. Oh, I bet it looks awesome when it's flying. I guess I'm inside it, aren't I? I suppose it's like a Gundam. Jungle iguana. Oh, keep giving. Oh, no, piss off. Earthenshire, Idleshire, might the similarity be a cultural inclination? I wonder. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different though. This shire appears custom built to resemble pots. Get there in a sec. I've got to have a brew. Welcome to Earthenshire. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant Selector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging Tom flats with her right now. Ready Rock is the elector. That's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Ready Rock would like to do this, that we have much more pressing worry. Sorry to hear that. I clicked too quick today on the old button. I'm too button mashing time. I'm sorry to hear that after learning what the storm did to the stairs. Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provided those pot swarm with tools, materials, living quarters. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. Who's this? This is unacceptable. Oh, it's him again. Oh no, somebody else. This is the best they can offer. I should never have left Chimichanga, whoever it was. Albert looked a bit with a bit of disdain at her, didn't he? Should our potswan leave Earthenshire will grind to a halt. I can't read, I can't talk. I'm buggered today. Put me in a bin bag, leave me for bin men. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people. This is not part of the contest, so don't feel obligated. Oh, we'll help. Of course I'll help. I could use a nap. That feels like me. I was hoping you'd say that. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Right, what do you want us to do? Help Ragnarok. Oh, she needs to trim her nails. The other 4 follow Bedrock. Could do some damage with them, couldn't she? Oh, imagine them running down your back. Oh, ouch. Or running down somewhere. Oh, no, don't want to think that. Oh, really appreciate you pitching in. I meant that, what I said at many fires. Yeah, okay. Only one thing I've learned on this journey is how practiced you are at aiding those in need. That's Albert for you. Make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Wow. That's all Albert's thinking about. Wow. Let's find Ragnarok. Oh. Right. Got nothing else here yet. Let's get attuned. Right. Ragnarok can't meet the obligations without more help. We'll help. You've come to our aid. I accept your help. Whatever do you need? Right. Inventory. Got another. Sell the longbow. Oh, let's have a look. 655 compared do 560. Oh, but I can't remember how to. Oh, how do you do it? I mean, it's better in every respect, but I want to put my thing on it. Oh, nice. I was looking at the wrong bow. No, stick with what I've got. Yeah, because that's 665. That's 65. I thought that's the one I had, but no, that's the one what's double locked. Okay. River's breadth, boots of aiming, 650. 645. They're better. I'll do them later when I get a bit more stuff. It's not because it's only 5 points difference. We'll crack on. I need create good living for the pot swan. What does Kai want? What does Kai need? Help hands, do not bother the pot swan. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things. Please think with Ragnarok. Find out what Kaha is lacking. Speak with Laundromat. This is where Kahi works. Let's take a peek inside. A fair play to Square Enix. That when it's raining, his coat get wet. I do like that. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if I could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. Leave him be and try our hand at some guess think. Inspect the workshop. These tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. Looking pretty tired. He must be boiling, sitting so close to the furnace. There's no airflow. Got no shortage of crafting materials. And some grub. He's barely touched his meal. Right, we've done the quick think. Brew. To the brew. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea what it wants. Let's head back outside and talk to Ragnarok. Dried out now, look, his coat's dry. Fair play, Square Enix. Cutscene again. You've made your observations, what do you think? He hasn't touched his food, his empty belly's no good. Maybe cooking it to his liking. Our food is very mouth-pleasing. Ragnarok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kar's tastes. My brother Keanu is also Hetzaro, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are blah 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 aversion to piping hot dishes. Simplest solutions: serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. We'd never have thought of that. Would you mind explaining this to our cook? Not at all. The Hetzaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool it down? We could try a drafty shard. That makes a lovely breeze. Do you know where we can get one? Gather them from the shoals of no return. Salvage them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Albert? Right, we're going to shoals of no return. She's going to go and talk to the chef. We need to get some good tools. And we all have our work to do. You get the tools, she'll get the chef, and I'll go and get the shoals of no return. Vantage point. Surveying. You're Albert, aren't you? What brings you out here? The issue with caring for the pot swarm, blah 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 blah. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Yeah, come on. Skip. Search for the drafty shard. Oh, it's way over there. Better mount up. Stick to the road, Albert. We don't want any, unless there's a ether current somewhere, and I don't see one. Automaton, whatever one of them is. Oh, I see. Oh, you horrible little buggers. And bloody loads of them. Leave me alone. We're not going that way, are we? Oh crap, how did we get there then? How do we get up here? Can we get up that way? You ain't getting up there. Holy crap, there's gonna be loads of them. somehow I can't get up there. Maybe this road here. Nope. Aha. Here's a wreck underneath a shard. Couple more around here. Not a very good place to go sailing, is it? Blue, that's got to be a cold one, isn't it? Blue. Nope. Green. I found it. Right. Oh. Right. Ragnarok. Over here. Morning, Avi.
Morning, Russ.
How are you?
I'm alright. I just woke up.
Right, oh, cutscene again.
Oh, you're doing the feat of pots.
Yes.
You're progressing quite far. You've already done the first dungeon, have you?
Yes, Itchy Tummy or wherever it was.
Ihui Kutumu.
Yeah, Itchy Tummy, that'll do. Yeah, I did that. I weren't on yesterday, so the day before. Yes, it was a good dungeon. I enjoyed it.
It's a really good dungeon, yeah.
Oh, he's feeling better.
Yeah, bless those old pots sworn.
Right, skip the cutscene. We've sorted him out. Come on. Great, very grateful. Cheers, Ragnarok. Thank you both. Complete. What did we get this time?
Some ruthenium gear.
A linen cloak of aiming.
Don't think you'll be getting many upgrades in your gear until you reach the level
Nah.
of the dungeon. That's what I found anyway. If I upgraded all my gear to max level at Rastat.
Yeah, it's not even popping up. The
Oh, you
boots.
did get an upgrade
The
to
boots are, but it's only going up by about 5, so I haven't added them yet. I'm going to do it when I get some more gear. Do it all at once. Some more gear. Right, Keanu, the elector bids the claimants assembling the large building, blah 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 blah. Okay. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting. Anyway, let's not keep him waiting. Red Rock. Red Rock thanks you for helping. I'll announce the feat once the others have arrived. Happy to report we was able to convince one of the followers. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Oh, here they come. Welcome to Earthenshire. Hail the mighty Zoral Jar. Blah blah blah. Zoral Jar was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer this time for anything unrelated to the contest. Karaoke time. We'll meet again. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Of course he was. Claimants, your attention please. Red Rocks explain many of our potsworn left us following the storm. Precious metal that crafted brings in much money. Red Rock sets you a feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we to recruit a new potsworn. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants. You are free to refuse. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get here are not important.
That's not how it works.
Well, we know where there's one goldsmith is the young guy we helped out earlier get a job. I wonder if he wants to move.
Good thinking.
I'm gonna have a chat with him. Come on, skip the cutscene. Go on, bugger off.
What do you think of all the claimants to the throne?
Yeah, it's kind of I like there's a good mishmash. I think it's going to come down to either Laundromat and Keanu, I think.
Laundromat?
Yeah, Wooklamat or whatever her name is. I need a moment. Up river, down river. Itchy tummy is too rough for me. Nausea. Let's see, Master Opley can help us recruit a potsworn. Could be one of them, is it? Running round.
Yep. So you gotta go to speak to the leader of Wachimekimeki. Ropley.
Ropley.
And yes, this location in Tulihyolal is a joke. What you making Meki?
Yeah.
Or what you making Meki?
So what do you think? Do you know any craftsmen who might be interested? Yeah, the guy we helped out. Filching my out, he stands for the moblins. Well, seeing it's the third promise, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides. Blah, 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 blah. The Aorzean goldsmith, what about him? What about the Elysian man who just started working here? Oh. You mean Fonchi Hontitane? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewellery place. Considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. No harm in making him an offer. Either way, you won't find him at his workbench. He's finished for the day. Probably enjoying a meal at that place.
Should love to you.
That's him. Glad you're here. Let's go and talk to him. Two of us can handle it. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. Let's go and see a man about a pot. Oh, hello, Abby.
Hello.
Right, where are we going? This way. Do 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 do.
God, I love the music until you're out.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Albert, you're here too. You wanted to chat? I've just finished eating. Do, 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 do. Last time we talked, you were in a right state. Ah, yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul. Thank you to you. A new place of employment. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? I'm looking for someone to become a pot swan. I've heard of new colleagues mention the term. Blah, 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 blah. It's for the feet of the right succession. We need you to help. So that's the way of it. We barely met, and after pushing you to work at Chimichanga, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. I have something to tell you, third promise. The other day I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I'm now an official subject of Duli. I've since endeavoured to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession its claimants, including you, of course. You will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at the East End, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to do it or what? So much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it's a fellow peace-loving Tuliulian. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Thank you. I'll return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving. I should be the one to deliver the news. Right, Albert, you've got to walk all the way back. Do you remember me? Brook Evu, owner of the thing. I'd like a word if you don't mind. I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but it could come by when you have a spare moment. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Oh. A role quest. So what's he got then? Before we crack on. Quite a bit of an XP. No one else I trust. You'll be wanting to know the details. Long story. Oh no, I don't want a long story. Just tell me who to kill. Take a seat at the table. Got no brew left. Now we're all settled. Allow me to introduce myself. We know who you are. You run a restaurant. A rotten bunch was here not long ago. Sitting just there, having a conversation most foul. Thank you all for coming. We're going to see backstory then. Oh, hello, pretty lady. As this is the first time with Gammon Place, formal introductions are in order. I am. Welcome, welcome. What will you be having? Never ask a bloke that, love. We are in the middle of something very important. Come on. Where was I? I am Apiahi.
Apiahi.
The passage of the unbound, my skid of villainous order.
That she says out loud.
Yeah. Duh. Villains do not often call themselves such. Oh, come on. Not interested, so we got a bunch of villains. I digress. I invited you for one reason, to throw the world into a mire of chaos. Punish all those who dared mock and belittle me. So we're going to have to take them out then. A grand design for a group of 6. Skip the cutscene. Got the gist. Speak with Ralmajan. Where's Ralmajan? Do. 10 minutes, so I don't think we'll get much done. Greetings. Allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance. Greetings, Ral. At the risk of becoming a nuisance, I must ask, has there been any developments? I perish the thought. You've come just in time. In fact, none other but the vaunted Albert has agreed to aid. Finally, a fortunate turn. Blah, 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 blah. Right. I've gained access to the role quest for Dawntrail. Tank, melee, DPS, physical and range DPS. Speak with the people of Tural gathered in yet and assist them with recovering their stolen treasures. Okay.
So you can kind of do that whenever you feel like. So yours is Raholja over here.
Ah. And obviously the other ones in here
Yep.
would be...
So yeah,
Mine.
so this is the ranged physical over here.
Yeah.
This one is tank, I think.
Oh, I don't
No,
do
this is
tank.
healer.
Oh, I don't do healer.
That's tank. That's Loazenkwe is tank. And I've already done melee and caster. They're quite funny stories actually. I quite like the melee one. That was a good story.
None of I've only got one level 90, so just tell me where to go. Gather information in Ralga's Reach. What?
Blimey, blast from the past.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Back to Ralga's Reach then. Do 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 do. Here we go, Shemaine. Keep forgetting I've got a lot of quests to do in Ralga's Reach. She was looking for a tall, thin man, some sort of thief apparently. Right, that's one. Two. Dana. Where have we got to go now? Virjala.
Verdalia. Oh, the Peering Stones. Okay.
Right, let's get rid of this chocobo keep first, so you don't bother me. Thank you. Right, he's down at the bottom somewhere. Mount up. Somewhere around here. Ah, there we go.
Looks like someone's been accosted.
Let me apply some ointment. It's a common remedy.
So Cetul jars are person we're helping.
Are you here to lend a hand? The poor soul was attacked by highwaymen. Don't worry about me, it's my escort who's in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves. He's bitten off more than he can chew.
Ah, who's this?
No idea, but he's going down.
You thieving bastards! Oh, so that's what his artifact does. Makes him impenetrable.
Some of the women I once used to go out with, they were impenetrable as well. Come on then, Albert. I forgot to, should have got me chocobo. Time you earned your coin. Excuse me. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I appreciate the system, but he wasn't joking about divine intervention. Some strange force pushed me back. Can't get near them. We'll take the ones out that aren't covered by it then. The Steelhog vessel. Return it at once and the stolen goods.
You're all defense and no offense.
You follow me all the way here from your backwater village. Alas, your journey's been naught. The vessel is mine.
Racist.
I
Shalterfight.
Shalterfight, yeah. Will make better use of this artifact than you. I will become saviour to the oppressed. Whatever.
So he's one of those. Gets the thing, doesn't understand how it's used, and thinks he's some sort of hero.
Yeah. Damn it all, I was so close. It's not the time for regrets. These two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Elga's reach. Would you mind meeting us there?
Alright.
Yeah. Right. Might as well fast travel. And then that's where we're going to finish.
Lovely.
And we'll crack on with this quest tomorrow.
What is up over here?
Right. Oh, we'll just complete it first. And then we'll finish. I'm glad we made it to safety. Those bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. How rude of me. I never asked your name. I'm Albert. You came all the way from Tully Tully to my grandfather's behest. I can't tell you how grateful I am. As for the highwaymen, they possess the Steelhog vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection, it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. Although, as we say in the village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Knowing this, we are careful not to rely too heavily on its power. Now it's been stolen, that self-same power is being turned against innocent people. Nothing to forgive. Yeah, whatever. I'll go with you. The soldiers need to be warned about the vessel. Leave that to us. We'll relay what you've told us. Right, just tell me what you need me to do. Or Albert. How about you, Albert? Can I count on you for whatever comes next? Yep. I
Atta
knew
boy,
it.
Albert.
Good old ass. Surprised to see a fellow Mamool jar among them. Complete.
Lovely.
Yep. Not quite. It is now. Right. That's where we're going to finish. Right, peeps. Whatever you're doing this Tuesday, I won't say nice. It's shit here, but never mind. But anyway, whatever you're up to, have a fantastic day. And as I always say, stay safe, everybody. And until next time, I'll see you there.